What if you could see your mood, your motivation, even your anxiety level, floating above your head like a glowing battery bar? Imagine knowing exactly when your brain is happy, stressed, lying, or exhausted, all by looking at a color meter. Sounds unreal, right? Well, in the next 60 seconds, I'll explain what your life would look like if this ability suddenly became real. In the simplest way possible, something even a 10-year-old could understand. But before we begin, please subscribe to Thinkverse. It costs nothing, but it inspires me to bring you more mind-bending what-if stories every week. Now, let's turn on your dopamine display. You wake up in the morning and see a glowing bar above your head. Say 80%. That means you're motivated, you're excited, you're ready for the day. But when your friend walks in with only 25%, you know something's wrong. On average, dopamine levels rise by 50 to 100% when you're excited, and drop by 40% when stressed or anxious. Now imagine everyone being able to see that. Let's say someone lies. Dopamine drops instantly, sometimes up to 20–30%. In this world, everyone would see the decrease in real time. You can't fake confidence. You can't hide stress. You can't pretend you're okay. Your relationships, job, and everyday conversations become brutally honest. Low dopamine becomes a public badge. People with 10%, 20% bars would get treated differently, less trusted, less respected, more questioned. Studies show people judge others within 0.1 seconds based on simple cues. This would make life even harder for people with depression, people with ADHD, people with anxiety. Their battery bar would expose them instantly. But there's a big benefit. Today, over 280 million people hide sadness or burnout. If dopamine bars were visible, friends would step in earlier, schools would support students better, workplaces would actually understand stress. Human compassion might increase by 30 to 40% because nobody could pretend anymore. Athletes, creators, students, everyone could track their exact motivation levels. Imagine studying only when dopamine is above 65%, working out when it peaks, resting before you crash. Productivity would skyrocket. A world with visible dopamine levels would be powerful, but also uncomfortable. You'd gain clarity, but lose privacy. You'd know who's anxious, but they would know when you are breaking inside. It's truth with a cost. So here's the big question. If you could see your dopamine levels like a battery bar, would it make your life better or worse? Tell me in the comments. I read everyone. If you enjoyed this mind-bending what if, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Thinkverse, especially because you watched till the end. And stay tuned. Because in the next 48 hours, I'm dropping another wild twist. What if everyone developed superhuman smell for 24 hours? You will not believe how strange the world becomes.